So, this is Outlaw Window Cleaner Radio, and I'm here with my two buddies, Mark and Tim. This is episode 76, and we don't give a fuck. Yeah. I said a curse word. Hey, listen, guys, while we're going here, the guys from purewaterpower.com are doing a little giveaway for the listeners and members of the Outlaw Window Cleaner Network on Facebook. What you do is you go to the pinned post on the page, check it out, see the instructions, and all you got to do is go to their page, give it a like, screenshot it, post the screenshot in the comments, and you entered to win. And Sunday, this coming Sunday, we will draw a winner, and some lucky guy will get this package that you see on the screen before you now. What's up, Jason Lehman? This is the Hard Body Karate episode. We are about to go ham fucking sandwiches tonight. No, I'm just kidding. We're going to be polite like we always are. I'm just trying to get them curse words out of there. You know what I mean? That's all. Just trying to get it out. Just trying to get it out. Right, guys? Just trying to get it out. Relieve some frustration. What's up, Bill Jordan, Jason Lehman, the normal crew? There's only 3 people watching, but we don't give a fuck. Because we're here to shit on people. Right, guys? We're gonna just play it like we always play it. Like we've been playing it, real nice. We're gonna tell everybody how awesome everyone is. It's kumbaya and shit. Kumbaya and shit.
Hey, I got a question for you, T.
What's up,
so,
buddy?
You have any, I don't know if they're called
quirks.
Lewis? Not so much quirks, but like you have a routine or a regiment you do every day that is brought back in from your childhood? Does that make sense? You understand?
What do you mean, something I've done my whole life?
Okay, here's what I do.
Every day?
Here's what I do. This is my routine. Alarm goes off, I hit the snooze, I get up, I take a shower, I have my work stuff get together, and ever since, dude, for 20 years or close to it, I put the Three Stooges on. Okay? Because I always record 4 or 5 at a time. I don't care, I always look for the curly ones. But that's my routine, to watch the Three Stooges while I'm getting ready for work, getting dressed. Even when I'm not working, for the weekend, I like to get up with something that makes me smile or makes me laugh. And that came back from my childhood, trying to watch them before I'd go to school, because a lot of us revert back to our childhood later in life. Do you have any quirky things like that you do, or just that maybe you don't realize you do?
Man, you know what? Pick my nose and eat it. That's something I've always done.
That's cool. I watch people at red lights do it.
All the time.
At red lights, it's fascinating.
They shit whack.
If they roll it up, or they chuck it out the window, or all of a sudden they start scratching their teeth. They're rolling that motherfucker into their mouth.
Right. So, does anybody know is fucking Perry Taint? Is that fucking shitbag live right now? That piece of shit, Perry Tate? That fucking 12-foot tall fucking goofy bitch? Is he live on Facebook right now? What's he gonna do? You know what I mean? Is he gonna sue me for internet bullying? You know what I mean? like he is Jason Lehman suing him for fucking, I'm gonna litigate you for fucking internet bullying me. You're a piece of shit. Your fucking buddy Lee Burbridge is a piece of shit. Fucking Eric Bland, your new fucking YouTube dude, he's a piece of shit. Fucking pieces of bunch. You
wanna come over and rub my tallywhacker?
Bunch of fucking douche nuggets, man. Fuck those dudes, man. There's a couple other dudes that I'm like super pissed at, but I'm going to wait till another podcast to shit on those dudes. All right, we were going to have Bob Hatt on, but his agent said no. So his agent said no because Mark and Tim made disparaging liquidator comments. Perry blocked Bill Jordan. What's up? Chris Lambrinides is watching. That's super awesome. What's up, boss? Our boss, Chris Lambrinides is watching, as always, making sure we're towing the party lines.
Still waiting on that big check.
Yeah, still waiting on that big check. Actually, we did get paid off. Fucking Chris Lambrinides sent all 3 guys from Outlaw Window Cleaner trad poles. That's why we're doing all of this. That's what this is all about. I know we just got them last week, but this is what it's all been all about the whole time. The three of us have one of those polls, and he was just like, dude, I'll make you guys polls if you talk shit. And we're like, cool, dude. We're doing it.
That's what we do. We talk shit anyway.
Yeah.
Hey. I got a huge development I just found out in the background. Mark, what are you looking at? I'm working the other computer. I'm working my magic. It is now official. I am blocked from Perry Tate.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
shoot.
He's a no-show. I get the ghost image. So does that mean I really get to open up and tell him what a fucking douchewagon he is?
Right. Well, I wish you would have just been like that in the very beginning. Actually, no, Chris did send us fucking trad polls. And the reason why I bring that up is because I really fucking like mine. I fucking like mine.
I won't use it till tomorrow.
Oh, you get to use it tomorrow? And Mark's been using it. He says it's dope. He's got
Dude.
What kind of tip you got on the end of it?
The original under gold pull.
Okay.
You know the gold pull? If you take the tip out and pull the little C-clip out that holds it to the pole, okay, it slides right in. The clamp is already
and it clamps right down. Cool.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, and it's nice and tight. Dude, that pole is next level. I didn't think, honestly, I said, well, here's a couple things about it. It's got the clamp at the top, so am I going to be able to close out a transom, which I can, okay? Would I prefer not having the clamp on the pole? Probably, but I got that extra 4-footer reach. Like I didn't have to climb on shopping carts at one of my at a Whole Foods. Yeah. You know? Right. No, dude, and it's stiff, it's rigid, it's next level, absolutely.
When you have to stretch it out at height, it's nice. I mean, it's nice and tight, man.
I was running it at about 11 feet, and it done flex or bow, and it's nice and smooth.
The zero trad pole, 12-footer is pretty fucking dope. Fuck Perry Tate. So hopefully we'll get another one, right?
Well, I'm gonna buy some for my guys.
Nice.
Okay, because
I'm gonna buy another one too.
Appreciate them. Yeah, they're badass.
Well, I think I don't know. You guys might want to investigate. You guys might want to investigate the guys that are watching. I think that Chris is probably a smart dude, and that trad pole you might be able to add that onto one of their water fed poles to make it longer or whatever. You know what I mean? I don't know. You'd have to ask Chris. I'm not sure. But,
well,
I mean,
if I'm a
it would only make sense for them to be interchangeable in some kind of way, right?
Well, not only that, if I'm a betting man, I can make that easily into a mini water-fed pole.
Yeah.
Without a doubt. There's no reason why you couldn't
I already have aspirations for that. It's already happening. That's going to happen.
Yep.
It's a good poll. It's a good poll, and we're not saying that because he fucking paid us to. It's just a good poll. Fucking, we had. Go ahead.
He didn't pay you?
No, he didn't pay me yet. I didn't get no money.
He paid me, so we're good.
Well, I'm telling you now that he's not going to pay me. Luke's paying me, is what I was told.
It's paying me. You know how it's paying me? It's paying me at Whole Foods. It's
yeah,
paying
no
my
shit.
Paying me at my grocery store.
You can put the trad pole in the zero micro water fed pole. See, look. Steve-O, the window cleaner, has just said that it is true. You can add that to that. So that's pretty slick. I've got a sim pole that I'm trying out this year. You know what I mean?
How do you like that so far? Have you tried it?
I haven't gotten to try. I haven't gotten to. Dude, it's below freezing here every fucking day. What do you want me to fucking do? You know what I mean? Philip and Jason Lehman asked me like 3 or 4 times a day. So.
We went to bed last night. There was nothing on the ground. Woke up this morning to 8 inches of snow.
Snowing, dude.
8 inches of snow.
And then it'll melt, and then it'll come back.
It's raining now. It's melting
yeah. This is the worst.
Stupid.
Anyone see PT Live? How much coke is that guy on? I don't know. Up to 30 foot with the zero micro, and then add a 10-foot extension to make it 40 if you needed. Before Philip was so awesome and sent me that sim pole, I was actually considering buying one of those zero gold poles just out of spite for Perry Tate. Just out of spite. I'll be honest. I don't even really need a water-fed pole. I don't need another one. I was just going to sell one of my poles and buy one just to be a dick. You know
what? I'll tell you what, and nothing against Phil. I know his stuff is great. And I'm also not in the market for a pole right now. Mm-hmm. But that oval pole's catching my interest. The OWC.
Well, if you watch any of Perry Tate's Yeah, I'm going to say his name all night, Jason, so you're going to be mad, because I want him to know that he's a fucking bitch. But that, according to Perry Tate, that oval pole is going to be more prone to bending than just a regular pole. By his scientific fucking algorithms.
This is a guy that also hot glues his fucking brushes together. Yeah. You know what's in the rinse bar of that blew out that you put Teflon tape and I put a stick in, which remains there to this day? It's fucking hot glue. It's
a glue gun. A glue gun. You know the little sticks?
Hot glue.
You remember how fucking mad he got when you fucking typed that shit out in the group? Like he was like, you weren't friends anymore. Dude, he was so... Mark Tanner spelled out, we make you great Grundstringer. This fucking
very nice Grundstringer.
Yeah, he typed that out. And fucking Perry.
I go, you think that was offended? And you're like, fuck yeah, it was offensive.
Dude, that was offensive as shit. Perry was fucking Superman. I thought that Mark was my friend. I wish Mark could tell that fucking story he told me. Mark Tanner's got the fucking quintessential Perry Tate story. He'll never tell it because he's too sweet of a guy. But man, just, he's almost as crazy as Eric Bland, that dude.
Yeah.
You're blocked now. You can tell the
story.
Blocked
now, dude.
Well, we're gonna promote that. We're not gonna just give that up. That's you know what I'm saying? We're gonna ride that.
Yeah, what can you do? There's just a lot of crazy shit going on in the window cleaning world right now.
Well,
it seems like every winter.
It's winter, man.
Yeah. We got what do you call that? Cabin fevers?
Yeah. Too much time on our hands right now.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. A lot of it has to do with too much time on people's hands. Just like Eric. Eric Bland is doing a fucking WCR Detroit Sponge video like every single day now. Like he does one once a day. His last one was about comparing WCR's price to Unger poles and Detroit Sponge selling Unger poles. They're carbon fiber poles, they're water fed poles.
Yeah.
Right.
He was doing this comparison. There's like a $700 difference, but the only problem is one pole is high modulus and the other one is the ultra high mod. So, so essentially what he's doing, and for layman's terms, is what he's doing is comparing a mini and a fucking a tactical pole is what he's doing.
Yeah.
He's comparing two different kind of poles. He's a complete fucking idiot.
For you Ford guys, he's comparing an XL to a Platinum.
Yeah, yeah.
You mean you don't have leather seats and fucking navigation?
Yeah.
No, I didn't pay for it.
He's got the V6 version of the Mustang and the fucking Mark Tanner version of the Mustang, and he's comparing prices. Mark, do you or do you not have a Mustang with a Coyote engine in the fucking garage? Do you or don't you? Shut the fuck up then. Shut up.
It's very fast and it's very fun.
Yeah. So I don't want to hear. That gracious shit is not working. You stopped doing the podcast in your shed because you got tired of everybody seeing all the gajillions of dollars you spend on fucking mud jeeps.
No, that's because I'm allowed back in the house now.
Oh, she let you in the house now. But it's just shit like that with that. These Perry dude and this fucking Eric dude. It's shit like that with these guys that just make everything so much easier in the window cleaning world. It makes it a lot easier for everyone to see the snakes when they're that fucking, it's that obvious. Like we had a dude that used to watch every one of these podcasts, would be in the comments all the time. I'm not going to mention his name. Used to be in the comments all the time. Was
Fedora.
But he fucking sold us down the river for a fucking sponsorship. Yep. You know what I mean?
He did. And that's shitty.
And you know what though?
They're promoting that.
It hurt my feelings. It hurt my fucking feelings. I'll be honest with you. As soon as I seen it, I was just like, man, that's fucked up, man. I thought we were like all homies. You know what I mean? The barbecue picture, I want to fucking have Rob Peloso put an outlaw window cleaner dude over his head now. I feel fucking betrayed. You know what I mean? But, it is what it is. I'm not going to get into it and run the dude down the road, but, he's the one that's got to go to sleep at night. He's got to live with himself, not me. So, how can someone tell me what a life coach does? I don't know. Call Derek Gland. of simple of the he's got it's Plain Industries. Check him out.
I could tell you. I'll tell you my opinion of what a life coach is. So I'm not wrong because it's my opinion, but a life coach is someone who has figured a way to latch on and make money from people telling them basic shit about life. Now, if you look at your life as a lesson, whether you're cleaning windows or potty training
trees,
your kids,
whatever it is,
and learn from your mistakes, you don't need no fucking life coach. A life coach is someone that thinks they know everything, going to tell you how to run your life and point out mistakes you made and how not to make them again. Well, if y'all can't figure that out yourself, then you need a life coach.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. I can tell you one thing. I'm not paying a dude that cleans fucking windows to tell me how to do a fucking thing. And I'm not belittling what I do for a living, but it's what I do for a living.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm not going to bring in some dude to. I'm definitely not paying somebody $3,600 to come in and tell me I need a fucking office manager. I can tell you that much. I'm definitely not going to pay a guy $3,600 to come in and fucking tell me that I need to use a surface cleaner. You know what I mean? I'm not going to do that. I'm just not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I'm definitely not going to pay some dude that lives in his brother's house and does fucking iPad fucking comparison price videos and can't even fucking read or know the difference between a high mod or an ultra high mod pole tell me how to do a fucking thing.
Yeah. I'm going to sit and I would extract or pay money for someone who's built a 7-figure business that's making bank, successful, and been doing it for 10 years.
Well, like a Brandon Vaughn or a Peter Artusa or somebody like that.
Yeah, Peter Artusa.
Right.
Yeah, Peter Artusa's a fucking beast.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, that makes fucking sense.
Right.
Yeah, so
15 trucks,
But I ain't going to pay someone who ain't figured out how to make a really nice living in windows.
Listen, guys. Here's the juxtaposition. Perry Tate's a fucking cunt. Keep going, Mark.
I said I'm not going to pay someone who, you look at it like this. Either you figured it out or you haven't figured it out. Meaning this, if you figured it out, you got it going on. You got a decent business. You're making a nice living. You're not breaking your ass every single day and you're making a living and it's sustaining itself. Okay, that's the guy that's got it going on. That's the guy you want to talk to. That's the guy you want to extract information and get advice from. Not the guy that hasn't figured it out, so he's trying to do other things to make himself look like he's successful. Okay,
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's all about loyalty.
And there's another thing, Reach It polls on November 9th, 2018, posted on Facebook. Attention, this is a serious announcement. This is all in caps. There's a lot of talk in social media right now about this Kevlar material being an insulator. It is not an insulator. It will not protect you. Okay, and then on their website, it says ShockStop is the latest safety product from Reach It. As well as minimizing your risks of electric shocks, you can use ShockStop to extend any Reach It pole by up to 50%, up to 5 feet. Kevlar is an amazing material. It is incredibly light, very rigid, and totally non-conductive.
Is that how you get out of the lawsuits?
But
that's why we chose to use Kevlar to make the shock stop. What? Stop what? What? I'm waiting, Mark.
Oh, that's where you fucked up when you printed shock stop on the motherfucker. You get to put that sticker on there now. Right?
And you guys are going to fucking buy fucking shit from this fucking guy. This guy fucking one of us over. One of a window cleaner over, and fucking us, all of us, every single one of us, fucking every single one of us over. Every one of us. Jason Lehman's fucking window weapon is broken again. That fucking plastic part that holds the pads is busted on him again. But anyways, the Shock Stop supersedes pole skin, offering you the ultimate insulation and extension. So, in one fucking message on Facebook, he says, "Hey man, there's a lot of talk going around Philip Alexander and that fucking Kevlar pole. It's not an insulator, but on our website, Shock Stop is. It's made out of Kevlar."
Right.
Let me tell you something.
Perry Tate, fuck you, bitch.
The first person that lights themselves up.
That
fucking glows in the dark is going to be owning what's left of that motherfucker.
Man, I feel so good right now. It's like like that was good to get out. Like I wanted to get that out. Like fuck him, fuck him. Richie Blue's watching. Seth Byers, the sexiest man in window cleaning, is watching. Fucking, there's a lot of people watching. All 15 of them. As soon as I said "fuck you, Perry Tate, you bitch," we dropped 2 people instantly.
It's all right. We don't want them anyway.
We don't want them anyways. Fuck you guys.
Yep.
All you fucking reach it nut huggers. You know what I mean? Fuck it. Everybody's like, well, you guys just this time last year was like, Reach, it's awesome. Well, guess what? We found out that he's not. He's a piece of shit. Like, legitimately. Listen, I got news for you guys. Sometimes you meet somebody, you think they're fucking cool, and then find out later on they're not fucking cool. Maybe they hang out with child molesters. Maybe they fly their doctor buddies from America over and they hang out with them in China and they're actually hanging out with child molesters. You know what I mean?
Yep.
You never know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Maybe that's the type of dude that dude is. I don't know. You know
Maybe
what I mean?
he's just someone that will shit
Maybe
on anyone
everyone
to make
should
a
do
buck.
some research. You go back and watch some old videos, man. You might find something. Are you saying that Shock Stop is misleading? Yes, that is correct. I am saying that Perry Tate cannot tell the truth. That's what I'm telling you. And the juxtaposition here is there's too much juxtaposition in that guy's juxtaposition. Juxtaposition is juxtaposition. Juxtaposition.
I'm not an engineer, nor am I an electrician by no means.
Isn't that a juxtaposition?
Huh?
What?
Oh.
He says juxtaposition way too much.
Somebody showed me it has a UL rating on it. In order to call it, it has to have a UL rating in order to be true. So if
Wait
it doesn't,
Mark,
then it's bogus.
What are you?
What
is this shit, this sorcery that you dare come on this podcast and try to swing your wand around? What is this sorcery called? Common sense? That shit's a myth.
It's a truth shit.
Truth?
Common sense.
Get out of here.
You know, you're just a fucking window cleaner.
What? I don't understand what you mean. This has got to be some kind of juxtaposition. Listen, dudes, you know, people get upset about what the shit we talk about on this podcast, and sometimes they're like, man, you guys are a little rough around the edges. You're never going to get any sponsors. No one's ever going to want to do any business with you. And guess what? We don't give a fuck, do we?
Yep.
We don't care.
Yep.
We'll sell our own shit.
Woo!
Woo!
Money's coming.
Yeah! It's in the mail.
We're cocky now.
Listen, dude, this is straight up no bullshit, man. Straight up no bullshit. This podcast we're not beholden to anyone. The only thing we're beholden to is YouTube and their fucking rules. That's it.
Yep.
We're not beholden to anyone but our listeners and YouTube. That's the only rules we gotta follow. You know what I'm saying? Because I guarantee you, I'll find a fucking squeegee or a squeegee rubber or a water-fed pole fucking somewhere. Yep. I'll go to my daddy, fucking Chris Lambrinides, and I'll ask my dad for fucking that shit. My dad, Chris Lambrinides, he's my daddy. That's what everyone fucking thinks. So why not have fun with it?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Actually, Chris Lambrinides is my fucking dad, and Philip Alexander's my mom. He sent me a simple. Those are my parents. They tell me what to do and when to do it, where to shit and where not to shit. Whatever, man. You ain't gotta like it. But these are the facts as we know them. We did not. When we jumped on the podcast and we started promoting the Gunslinger and shit, we were promoting fucking Richie Blue. That's what we were promoting. It was just the guy that fucking manufactured them. Okay, guys.
Yeah.
As early as fucking March of last year, everyone knew. You know, we all knew, didn't we? We knew what was going to happen. By that time, it had kind of shown its ugly face. You know what I'm saying? But we rolled with it. We'll say whatever the fuck we want to say about anybody. We don't give a fucking shit. We don't care. None of you guys have to like it.
But they keep coming back.
They keep coming back. They keep going live when we go live. You know what I'm saying? Juxtaparents.
It's
Mark
only
Tanner
a
in
matter
his
of
Trump shirt. Yeah, it's only a matter. It is.
My Trump shirt on.
Yeah. I'll tell you this right now. It's only a matter of time before Perry Tate is fucking selling like fucking plungers or fucking something. You know what I'm saying? Shower curtain rings and fucking dragging that big fucking case around like John Candy selling shower curtain rings. I got the most innovative carbon fiber fucking shower curtain rings. They're the best on the market,
helium.
mate.
They're really light.
They're fuel. Yeah. Fuck
My
that
favorite,
dude,
one of
man.
my favorite movies, man.
Yeah, that Planes, Trains, and Automobiles is fucking epic.
It's so
dude.
brilliant.
Epic.
So brilliant.
I tell you what, dudes, you can get one of these if you email me. I'll send you one of these for free.
You should wear that on your forehead.
If I could, I would stick it on there. Just because it sucks, juxtaposition. Has anyone noticed that dude says juxtaposition like almost every post? I think it's absolutely classic that he's blocked us on fucking Facebook. That's his only recourse, is to kick us out of his group and fucking block us because we're telling the truth, and it irks the shit out of him, and he knows we're not going away.
Yep.
He, like every one of his fucking posts on social media, YouTube, Instagram, in every fucking description, he watches he's watching right now, you 12-foot tall fucking stack of shit. I did not know they could stack shit that high, Perry. Just so you know.
Hey,
Bleach is your
right
friend.
way.
It's thirst quenching. Drop a couple of ice cubes in that shit. Woo! Have Lee write about that in his bullshit magazine. So I'm done. Oh shit pants, I'm done. We can call it a podcast right there. I feel like I laid down the gauntlet. Eric Bland sucks farts out of Perry Tate's ass through them shit-filtered pants of his. How you like them apples?
Derek Bland.
That's the hot glue guy, right? He hot glues the gunslinger together.
Yeah. Him and Perry are match made. Yeah.
Oh, you're very good with a glue gun.
Dude, that was a match made in heaven, those two dudes, man.
Yeah,
like, legit.
Yeah.
Like a match made in heaven, those two guys. I mean...
Well, it's amazing that within 5 minutes he became a fucking engineer and figured out how to fucking shit on a product that was designed very well.
Yeah, I can tell you right now, the dude, I knew this was going to happen. Eric Bland called me, I want to say just before Christmas, like a couple weeks before Christmas, Eric Bland called me through Facebook Messenger, and he's like, hey man, I want to buy a gunslinger. Which one should I buy? And I was like, well, I wouldn't buy an American flag version because the straps goes on the outside and it's probably going to cause a problem down the road. I said, but if you buy one from Kansas City, you might get lucky and it might not leak. You know what I mean? But my only suggestion would be is go out, get yourself a natural sea sponge, put it in the bottom. You know what I mean? You should be good. He did the exact fucking opposite. He called Perry on the fucking phone, got an American flag gunslinger with the thing sewn on the outside, and the rest is fucking history. He calls me, he's like, hey man, I just want to let you know I'm sorry I didn't take your advice. I'm going to do a review on the gunslinger. I hope you're not upset. I was like, dude, I don't care. Because just from that one conversation he had with me when I told him, I was like, listen man, I'm not a big fan of Perry right now. I think the guy's kind of a cunt. And even though you and I have hired our differences, I think there's a chance that you may not get what you fucking paid for.
Yep.
So he took that much from that conversation and immediately wrapped his fucking lips around the base of Perry's nutsack.
Yeah. Seen an opening.
Yeah, he's seen an opening. He's like, dude, I'm going to jump on this. Everyone's going to give every single one of my videos 12 fucking thumbs down. I mean, anyone... Just the life of Eric Bland. Just go give him a thumbs down, just because he's gonna do it like with all 10 of his Facebook account or his YouTube accounts on it. All that's what he does on my videos, every one of them. Like I'll have a video up, literally no bullshit. I'll put a video up on YouTube and it hasn't been up 2 minutes. It's a 15-minute fucking video, and he thumbs downs it, and it's only been up for a minute.
Yeah.
For a minute, he just,
and
dude, it's fucking hilarious. I think it's fucking funny. You know what I mean? Like, because Kevin, the window cleaner, he was fucking like out of his mind. You guys are starting my videos. The backflip boys, like, oh, you're fucking starting our videos, dude.
It's not us.
No, dude, I'm not, dude. Because I honestly don't give a shit. I can't stand the sound of fucking half your fucking voices, as you probably can't stand mine. But Kevin, his fucking speech pattern drives me nuts. I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? Fucking James Riley. Oh my God, that dude. I just like to fucking stab myself in the eardrums every time I hear that dude. Seriously, dude. And Eric Bland is a consummate liar, dude. He's a complete and total liar. He's a liar, pants on fire, that dude.
Wishy-washy.
He's like literally a piece of shit, that dude.
Mm.
You know?
Well, look, if you're scraping, Reach It is scraping to get someone together. That's got an audience. Let's be real. I'm sure he has some kind of audience.
He gets like 20 views. He gets more views when we give him promotion because everybody's thumbs downing him. Like literally, he gets no views.
Yeah.
You know, unless we keep them in our mouths, and that's what we're doing.
Yeah. Well,
Soon
when you go over a cliff, you learn to grab for anything that you can. Bottom line, you know.
Right.
Bottom line, and you know, I can tell you this, with 40 plus years of experience sitting right here in the three of us.
No, there's more than that.
That's the advocates. Yeah, but these are the guys that you want to promote your products and not to shit on. And if we got shit on,
I don't think
shit on
the podcast is one thing. You know, we're doing this little deal for purewaterpower.com. We're doing this little thing for them. They're giving away a water-fed pole kit to one of the guys in our group because they like. I think some people can appreciate the open forum and the honesty. There's a few people out there like that can appreciate that. You know what I mean? I'm not doing or saying or changing who I am to give shit away. I'm definitely not doing something so somebody will fucking promote one of my fucking events and I can slap their fucking sticker on my flyer and give away what's literally comes out to be maybe a couple $100 worth of water-fed pole shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yep.
Because, you know what I mean? The shit, it's plastic. It comes from fucking China. Let's be real about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So essentially what you've done is you've turned your back on a bunch of dudes for fucking $200 worth of shit.
Yep. Well,
and those
you
are
had the
type
opportunity
of people,
to make it right and didn't take advantage of it. Instead of swallow your pride and say, hey, man, let's make this work, everybody was open to it. Instead, you came on, you fucking exposed the contract, you fucked the man that came up with the plan. You fucked the man that had a dream and a desire and the ingenuity to build a fucking beautiful product, and you built it out of shit. And you didn't test it, and you fucking rushed it to market. Okay, dude, the ones that came out of China should have been tested just like the Richie Brew prototypes that are out there still working to this day. Okay, and he would have said, well, at 35 days, the motherfucker started to leak. So what are we going to do about this? Okay, let's fix the problem. Let's figure out where it's coming from. Send it back to me. I'm going to cut the motherfucker open and see what happened. What is failing? Instead, they flooded the market to make the money, and then they fucked the man that had the fucking...
what they did was they threw together 1,000 of these things as quickly as fucking possible, threw them on a boat to beat a fucking tariff. Yep. That's what they fucking did. Because Trump put a fucking tariff on China, and this fucking guy's like, I'm not going to be able to make enough money from my fucking $10 gunslinger materials that I'm going to have to... I need to send this shit over there so I can fund my mother of all polls. You guys remember that? The mother of all polls that fucking failed. Fucking, failed big time. That fucking thing. That's what he needed that money for that. All of the gunslinger money went into that mother of all polls, and it fell on its fucking face. Period, point blank, end of discussion. Perry takes a fucking cunt.
When he says something failed, you know it fucking failed because he never admits failure.
Yeah, and he told us straight up in Kansas City that it was fucking junk.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah.
He's all on there one-handed with his fucking 65 feet in the air, one-handed. You ain't cleaning that glass, dude. Get the fuck out of here, man. Get the fuck out of here. One piece of bug shit on there, and it's going to be a clean window with a nice run and a booger right in the center of it. Get the fuck out of here. I know Philip's going to be like, I clean stuff at 972 feet with mine, and it works great. You know, I'm not trying to hear that shit, man. I'm just not trying to hear it. If it's brand new glass and you wash it fucking once a month, you might be able to get away with that. But if it's been sitting there for 4 or 5 years, you're fucked.
Yeah, if it's next to a traffic light where diesel trucks belch oil on it every time they take off, shit ain't clean.
Alan Turner said, fuck the window cleaning and join me over here at Enviropoo. Where while everyone's fighting over window cleaning supplies, we'll be picking up shit. No, I'm just kidding, Alan. But he kind of said something like that. Alan's a good dude. I like Alan. Alan's a good guy. Yeah, he's a good dude, and he's turned picking up shit into a fucking empire. So good for him. Yeah, but good for you, buddy. And then kept telling people they needed to inspect the units to find out the cause. Bullshit. Just a diversion tactic and an excuse to justify crap. Yes. That is the truth. You know, dude, I just honestly, just what's transpired since fucking October, it just disgusts me, man. You know what I mean?
Well, if you look at the track record, long before our experience, before anyone in window cleaning's experience, dude, it's dominoes. Shit's laying down, and we're just gonna move on. And you know what? When you have a company that relies solely on its own distribution and the internet, you better have your shit right, because if no one wants to touch it, you're on your own. You know what I'm saying?
Don't you think it's kind of weird that every single fucking, not one person in the supplier in the industry will touch that dude with a 10-foot pole? He tries to make it out to be like it's all by design. Like, you can only get it from me direct. Cut out the middleman and give me all your money. Listen, that's not true, dude. Listen. Yeah. If you could sell things at Detroit Sponge or J.C. Racenstein or anywhere else, you fucking would be.
Yeah, absolutely.
You would be.
Of
so
course.
Stop lying.
Money in your pocket.
Yeah, stop lying. I'm not trying to hear that shit. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to hear that shit. I'm not trying to hear that shit for 1 second. You're over there hiding in China for a fucking reason. Maybe it's to shelter all your pedophile friends. I'm not really sure. You know what I mean?
Yeah, what's that guy's name? Dr. Pants Down?
Yeah, Dr. Pants Down. Dr. Pants Down. Go back and find Perry's videos. That doctor in his videos, that's Dr. fucking Pants Down.
Hey, Mama, that man gave me a lollipop.
Woo! Listen, man, you fucking guys, man, I'm telling you, dude, this dude, he just wrong dude, man. Yeah. He's just not a good dude, man. He's not a good dude, and anyone that's in bed with him is not a good dude.
Yeah.
I'm just here to tell you that we fucked up. We shouldn't have fucking gotten the dude's corner. We should have listened to our gut, and we didn't. And now we're not going to shut up about it until he just goes away. Just go away. Go back to fucking selling used government computers with the fucking boards wiped. Go back to doing that. Oh, they probably ran you out of Australia for that, but you could probably pull it off in China, Perry. Shit, you could start a carbon fiber chopstick business or something, man. You could do something like that, you know what I mean? You could make carbon fiber fortune cookies. I mean, fuck, I don't know. You could make Kevlar fortune cookies like that. Shock Stop, that bitch seems to split quite often. Yeah, baby! That dude's a walking failure, dude. Seriously, he is, man. I mean, that's gotta suck. That dude sucks at life. I bet you Eric Bland does those windows for free on his videos because he has no customers. What I would like to see is Michigan window cleaners just fucking, just ask T Squeegee. I just want to know. I want to know. Because I have family that lives in that dude's area, and he knows it. Because I made it quite clear and explained to him how I knew that I was like, I've even tagged myself and him. If people remember, If Tim Roberts is watching, he would know. I tagged Eric Bland in a fucking post. I told him to meet me up at the Eagles. I was going to fight his ass in Michigan. You know what I mean? I was up there for my aunt's birthday. I was like, let's get it. You know what I mean? Let's get it. You know what I mean? I'll meet you across the street. Yeah. Granted, that shit would have went Facebook Live. I'd have fucking dotted him up on Facebook Live. Legit. It was going to happen. If he'd have showed up, that's what would have happened. There would have been proof. There would have been no lying. Everybody would have got to see me double leg his ass and beat the shit out of him. You know what I mean? It would have happened. You know what I mean? But there's just some scrub ass fucking dudes, man. Some scrub ass dudes out there. They're just some scrub ass dudes, right? Scrub ass dudes. This is a juxtaposition that we're in here. Philip Alexander apparently needs to tell us every single fucking time he enters social media that he's been telling us since 2011. On every podcast, on every fucking Facebook comment, everywhere Philip Alexander goes, he has to tell you 50 fucking times.
He's consistent.
It drives me absolutely fucking batshit.
Well,
he's got a good product, but there's no well about it. Everyone knows. He's been saying it. He's even got the fucking date, July 16th, 2011 at 8:51 p.m. Mark. That's what he's got in the fucking comments, dude. Trust me, we all fucking know. I love Philip. Philip's an awesome dude. His fucking pole, the fit and finish on that fucking pole is absolutely fucking awesome. Just let it get warm out. Let me do some videos on it and stop doing what you're doing, or nobody's going to want to buy shit from you just because of what you're doing, man. You are so fucking out of your mind about this shit that you're doing yourself a disservice by going that hard body karate all the time.
Phil, I'm going to give you some advice because I like you and I like your equipment.
Yes, I like
your
Philip
pole
a lot.
Will sell itself.
It just keep your mouth shut. Yes. Guess what? We know that you said Perry Tate's a fucking douchebag. We know. We all get it. We all know. We were all acknowledged it back in 2011, Philip. We all know. You know what I mean? Just some people don't care. You want to know why? Because
my tombstone's gonna say, "Here lies Phil. Perry sucks."
Yeah, Philip Alexander, Perry Tate stole my pole design.
I think my Phil has turned into more of a Popeye.
Yeah, dude, listen, I love Philip. Philip is a fucking awesome fucking dude. I love him. His pole is badass. www.simpole.com. Go check them out. They're fucking nice. It's a really nice fucking pole. I can tell you, just by sitting the two poles side by side, the mini and that sim pole that he sent me, the sim pole is a better pole. You could just tell by looking at it. Just the finish alone, it's nicer.
Yeah.
It's just, the fit and finish is fucking, it's quality. Yeah. Perry's shit is fucking, the clamps are cheap. You could tell it's just slapped together. It's a slapped together shit. Philip put some time into this pole. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's got sim pole painted on every single pole in there.
Nice.
It's painted. It is really fucking nice. It's a really nice pole.
It doesn't come in a box that says a toy surprise in every purchase.
Yeah. You don't. It doesn't come in a box of Cracker Jacks.
Excuse me, Phil. The reason I haven't bought your Poe is because it doesn't come with a belt buckle.
Yeah.
Right? And a bandana. God damn it.
Perry Tate meets Terry Pate. 100 feet is $135. He's always selling. He's like, all right, I'll stop doing that. Wait a minute, 100 foot's $135. He just can't help himself, man. He's gonna call it Breach It. Alan Turner's coming out with a shit rake. He's gonna call it Breach It. Not buying Rhino hose. I can tell you what right now, the Rhino hose is fucking garbage, but that Rhino tube is legit, man.
Mine gets pinholes in it. Yours get pinholes?
Your Rhino tube?
Yeah, it gets pinholes in it right where it goes on. But see, I know the issue is that I use the brass connectors with the brass barb, and if you drop it on the ground, that bitch makes a pinhole every time.
All of my shit's push fit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't use that shit.
I had one of my guys fucking it pissed me off, dude. He just pulled the push fit apart without pushing the little collar in, and I'm like, so I look at the hose and it's got that little stainless ring on it and the plastic piece. I'm like, dude, can't just fucking yank this out of here, dummy. You know, what the fuck are you thinking here? But
Dummy.
Yeah, you big stupid head.
Dummy.
Yeah,
You big
dummy.
stupid head. Seth Byers says witnesses are good salesmen. No, I disagree. Philip is not really good at. He just does it. He just goes too hard in the paint, man. Like I don't know. It would be different if the pitch changed, but it's always the same, like 3 or 4 things he says over and over and over again, and it really turns a lot of people off. It doesn't turn me off because I feel like I know Philip well enough to know he means well, you know what I mean? But my frustration lies in the fact that it irks the shit out of other people, and even though we give him advice to say, hey man, don't do that, he still does it, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? He's not a very good listener. JWs are not good listeners.
Hey Phil, since you're online, how did it go at IWCA? Did you unload some stock? Did you make some sales, make some friends? You know,
he bought fucking
Interested
ledgers
to know.
and he's selling them on his website.
Yeah, I need a pivot ledger. I'm not a ledger guy, honestly.
I gave a dude like 12 fucking Sorbo channels for a ledger, and he never fucking paid me back for it. His name's Jacob fucking Dell. I gave Jacob Dell about fucking, I don't know, maybe $200 worth of Sorbo channels and didn't get nothing in return for it. Back to you, Mark.
Yeah, one of my guys, we have a mall up here that I do all the entryways once a month, and the mall manager called me. He's like, Mark, you know, you do the elevator polishing and the skylights for us, and you know, and just kind of the guy that you got doing the entryways, he's just not doing a good job. He's not reaching the bottom of the windows, and I'm like, no problem, I'll take care of it. It's an account that pays a nice chunk every single month, so
right.
I go to Eddie, listen, yeah, I'm taking the mall entryways away from you. Number one, you're not checking in with security so they know it's happening. And number two, Brian's not really happy with it. I said, so it's nothing you're doing. I'll just take care of it. You know, he gets offended
It's
when
everything he's doing.
Yeah, I know. But, you know, I got to be politically correct because he's an employee and he does try, even though he's got like 30 years and still ain't figured it out. But I'm not teaching anymore. I'm done with that. So he goes to me, hey man, okay, that's cool. Take the entryways. I do them once a month, usually the third week of the month. And don't, you know, and I'm like, okay. And then he goes, by the way, you need a ledger. And I just, yeah, okay. I know how to play that class. And then I found out I need a ledger, man, because it's got like just out of reach to get the corner. And I'm like, man, now I don't know if I have a pivot ledger, but that's what I want. If I don't have one, I'll buy one from Phil because I saw
Alan Turner said that maybe Phil ought to make some videos and, you know, do that stuff, you know, so people will see his equipment in action. My plan is to take that Simpole and bang it. I'm going to use the shit out of that Simpole this season. The only thing I wish is that my extensions would work, my plus sections would work in it, but they're not going to. I know Philip said they would, but they won't. They don't fit at all. So
on any of the sections?
No, not anywhere.
No.
But I'll use the Mini if I have, you know, all my high shit that I need to use it on. But for the 2-story jobs that I use water fed pole on, I'll use it, you know, and I'm going to use the fuck out of it, and I think it's going to do well. You know, that's my personal opinion. I need to get a hold of RHG and get a hold of a couple of those swivels. I need some side, you know, the swivels from my fucking brush.
Yeah.
Yeah, my what you want to call her? Fuck. What do you want to call it? Water-fed pole brush? My Tucker brush.
The alpha brush. Mm-hmm. Alpha brush.
I need some side-to-sides for that. Is there anyone in the audience right now that wears an extra-large t-shirt? Is there anybody going to answer? Does anyone in the audience wear an extra large t-shirt? Anyone? Does anyone wear an extra large t-shirt? You fucking shitheads.
Gilbert, I'd like a 3XL, please.
Not you, Port City Window Cleaning. You are excluded.
Yeah.
Video's the way to go. Yeah, I'm with you on that. I'm gonna Alan Turner. Ooh, and Seth Byers. All right, I'm gonna.
Now you got a couple of them there. So.
Yeah. Well, who answered first? Whoever answered first and wants this Window Magic Supply T-shirt, go to www.windowmagicsupply.com. I just gave that dude a fucking gunslinger and a samurai.
Okay. Well, he's a good dude.
I'm not saying Ben's not a good kid. He is a good kid.
Ben's a good kid. I like Ben.
Window Magic Supply was gracious enough to send us some T-shirts. I have a large and an extra large. Large and an extra large. Jason Lehman, you don't wear an extra large T-shirt. You told me 2X. You ordered 3 2X fucking T-shirts. Now you're saying you wear an extra large.
It's a free T-shirt. I'll wear whatever you want.
Fuck that. I don't want to see his fucking hairy belly hanging out of the bottom of fucking anything.
You're looking at that shirt going, I'm sorry, but I can't do that to you.
Send him the large for the Bigfoot video.
Alan Turner, Seth Byers, I know will wear a fucking large T-shirt. He's trying to lie, but I know he will. Because that motherfucker wears some medium shirts and medium jeans. Doesn't he, Mark? Seth Byers wears some super tight-ass pants.
Dude, he wears fucking mom jeans. You can rag on my shorts all you want.
Yeah, he does.
I will wear shorts before I'll wear mom jeans, you know.
Hey, if you two cats want those fucking T-shirts, Alan Turner and fucking Seth Byers, send me your fucking address and I'll fucking mail them to you. If you don't want them, say so now in the chat and we'll give them to someone else.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, I don't know, dude. I think people like Window Magic Supply and fucking Simpole.com and fucking PureWaterPower.com. You gotta kind of, and Richie Blue at Maker Products, guys like that. You gotta kind of do your best for, because those people are send me a gunslinger. I can use it for carrying dog treats. Listen, I can't. Well, I know shirts shrink.
At least it won't.
Right. Yeah, at least it won't leak dog biscuits.
You never know.
Mom Jean song coming. Hey, listen, bro. I'm getting a MIDI machine for my fucking. I've got a little I'm T Squeegee's about to go. We're about to go hard body karate, dude, for sure.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Andrew Byers says you guys are more studly than I could have imagined. Well, if you're that's Seth's brother. Yeah, that's Seth's brother. We should have Seth's brother on as like the Bizarro Seth. You know, like Superman and Bizarro. We should have Alan on or Andrew on, and he'll be like Bizarro Seth. You know, that shit would be dope, dude.
You know what? Like, I'm trying to think of what actor. Like, you have Mark Wahlberg, and what's his brother's name? What's his name?
Donnie.
Right. So you look at Mark Wahlberg, and then you see Donnie Wahlberg, and you're like, that's kind of an odd, weird shaped Mark Wahlberg there. That's probably the way
I would venture to say that Andrew Byers is the Mark Wahlberg of the two Byers brothers.
Yeah. Hey, Andrew, do you wear mom jeans too?
Yeah. Andrew, do you wear mom jeans?
Yeah.
Hey, can you like get an outline of your sack and your cock and balls in your jeans every time you put them on? You know what I mean? I mean, that Seth is really trying, dude.
Yeah.
Okay, no shirt. Then I'll take the 18-inch alpha brush you have, DJ. No. I do have an extra one. I'm going to give away this 18-inch brush. I gave away a 12-inch brush to Mario, but Mario like completely fucking flipped the script, and he's liking Eric Bland's videos, and he's fucking all over Perry Tate's balls, and I'm just having a lot of fucking giveaway with like regret right now. You know what I mean? I feel really shitty for giving that dude that brush. I should have given it to whoever asked for it, the Australian guy. Instead of giving it to him, I should have gave it to the guy that won it instead of Mario. Yeah, I should.
See, not only that. I mean, you get the brush for free, and you won it on the show. Mm-hmm. You got the brush from RHG for goodwill to promote the brush. He could have demanded the brush back.
No, that's not true.
So
that's
the
not
right
true.
thing.
That's
well,
not
the
true.
right thing to do.
I bought the 18-inch brushes. He sent me 12s. He told me to keep the 12s.
Right. That's right.
He told me to keep them.
The right thing to do as a winner of that brush in the giveaway is to promote that brush and to promote RHG.
Yes.
Not to go latch on to someone else's bag.
Well, you got to, free shit. Hashtag free shit. Fuck that hashtag free Richie B bullshit. Our next Squeegee Life t-shirt is going to be like hashtag free shit, hashtag sponsor my event, hashtag I ain't got no friends, give me the free shit.
Yeah.
Hashtag $3,600. Fucking hashtag hashtag juxtaposition. Fucking get the fuck out of here, man. I mean, I just, you know what bothers me more than anything is getting fucking advice from guys that have no fucking integrity. That's the worst fucking thing in the world, is to be told about like some guy would get on in Facebook Messenger or on their fucking, their I can't stand WCR fucking, let's compare them to Detroit Sponge fucking videos and talk all kinds of mad shit and have zero fucking integrity about themselves. Like none.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like no integrity whatsoever. You're going to lecture me on how to fucking be, but you are like the biggest fucking shithead ever. You know what I mean? Like you totally shit on us. You know what I'm saying? It's just, to me, it's fucking sad, really. It's sad. Because, I came away from that KC event thinking, you know what? That really didn't turn out the way I wanted it to. You know what I mean? This whole event didn't go down the way we were supposed to have discussions on outlaw window cleaner packaged black diamond rubber for all of the hard work we did with the gunslinger. You know what I mean? And that didn't happen. And then on top of that, he was kind of a dick. You know what I mean? And on top of that, his event kind of fucking blew goats. And it really probably wouldn't have been as nearly as cool as it was if we wouldn't have showed up.
Well, there was no...
And I thought, if anything, we at least gained some brotherhood. You know what I mean? That's what I thought. You know what I mean? But as soon as we got back and started talking about some brotherhood type of shit, as soon as monetary shit wasn't going to be involved, motherfuckers started jumping ship. As soon as we didn't want to make it about money and just wanted to make it about brotherhood, motherfuckers started jumping ship left and right. Like, I need to get I need free shit from my free shit. You know what I mean? Right, it's just sad, dude. It's sad as fuck, man. Sad as fuck, dude. A lot of guys are asking, we should do like a show on water-fed poles, like what kind of, how many different brands of water-fed poles out there. Dude, there's so many. You know what I mean? There's so many. There's not enough time on this podcast, even though it's 2 hours, or experienced for us to really talk about other water-fed poles. I can only talk about what I've used. You know, I mean, I can't. I've used a Gardner. I've used a fucking Phoenix. I've used fucking Reach It. I'm going to be using a Simple. I don't really have a lot of experience with other poles, So it's hard to do that.
Well, yeah, and what works for you, T, might not work for
someone
whoever's
else.
asking.
For sure.
Some guys might want it, a different way. And look, you're only going to know when you spend some money and buy a couple different ones. I know what my experiences are. I know what your experiences are because we've talked about it.
Right.
And doesn't make anyone right or wrong. But, when it comes to quality, something that's going to last a long time, then that's where, I could give a shit how rigid it is if the clamps suck or the fucking tips don't fit right or the brushes fall apart or you lay down the brush, the wrong way and you come back and it looks like fucking Don King, Hey, mama,
well, I can tell you that.
I got a brush holder for free. No, babies. That's not a brush holder. That's smoke and mirrors to make that brush look good because the bristle's gonna lay down.
As soon as you get a beast brush, get that bitch wet, and if you don't put it away right, it ain't never gonna be right again. That beast brush, and I told him that straight up. I used it 2 times and couldn't use it anymore.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was this
all like this.
Oh, they're all fucking curled up, rolled over on top of each other. It was fucked. Then Larry Crook says, well, what you need to do is you need to go get a comb and brush it. I'm like, wait a minute, what?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to go wash windows all day and then go comb my fucking tools. Comb these balls.
Yeah, dude. Come on, man. Dave Decker, window cleaning man, says, "You outlaws will love this. I left a 1-star rating on my leaky gunslinger, and Perry emailed me yesterday to try to resolve my issues." Dude, I tell you what, everyone's like, dude, I can't, like, I'm just going to say it. Joseph Henry Hardy disagrees with the way we're going about this. Okay? But I will tell you this. You may fucking disagree with the way we're doing it, but it's getting fucking results. Isn't it?
Yeah, well,
Isn't it? Ain't that motherfucker is scurrying around like a fucking cockroach with the light turned on, trying to get these fucking problems solved now, instead of deflecting and saying, "Take it to a cobbler." He's not doing that shit no more now, is he?
Yeah. Well, let me say one more thing.
Fuck
if Joseph Henry Hardy,
motherfucker, Mentos.
If Joe Hardy was Richie Blue in the situation, he wouldn't appreciate. He would appreciate what.
And
we're
you know what
doing
I would
for
be
him.
doing?
Right.
And you know what I would be doing? Screaming from the fucking rooftops for him too.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Well, I would have
Right.
been. I would have
Yep.
been.
Yep.
Not anymore,
Ugh.
but I would have been. Because I was before. Everyone knows that shit too.
Yep.
I was always fucking defending that dude. Anytime motherfuckers was assaulting that dude's game, I was the first one to step up and be like, "Fuck you guys.
Yep.
Joe's cool."
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
They shit on us.
yeah. So, you know, it is what it is, man. That shit, I'm not mad about that. My feelings were hurt. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
My feelings were hurt. To be honest with you. I felt like I lost a buddy. I'm like, man, damn. You know what I mean? I thought we was cool, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm about to have a fucking heart attack right now.
Keith, you know, dude, it comes back around.
I
It's
know.
gonna come back around.
I know.
And I'm not. Look, I'm a loyal person. You don't have to do anything for me to get my loyalty. I give it to you as soon as I
Yeah.
meet you.
Yeah.
But you fuck me around, you're done. Goodbye. I
Well,
don't
you know,
care.
and I can attest.
And you know
I
what?
can attest to that because you were really adamant about never saying anything to Perry about your gear not showing up. I mean,
Dude, I wanted it to work. I
Yeah,
wanted
I know
it to
you
work.
did.
Okay? I try to see the right thing. But when I pull the look at the equation, you got Richie Blue, okay? The man, again, had a vision, busted his ass, spent money he probably didn't have, spent time away from his girl, sewing this shit together, sourcing fucking everybody to build it for him, doing the R&D, sending them out on his fucking dime. Just tell me how you like it. Tell me if it's working. And then he sold his soul to the devil, which was a huge fucking mistake. Okay? And I don't look at it as... I look at it as Richie,
well. You know what I mean?
I look at it as...
Well, he's
Richie
the one that signed the contract.
Yeah. Okay, he made a mistake. But it's Richie the window cleaner, not
Right.
Richie the tool maker.
Yeah,
Okay, so he's one of us.
Not Richie, the fucking ex-used fucking criminalized fucking computer salesman.
Yeah, yeah.
Not
Exactly.
the fucking guy that gets on Facebook Messenger and sells whores at fucking the bar in China.
So if you're willing to sell your soul for a couple fucking products that suck anyway, then
Yeah.
you ain't my buddy. You
That's
ain't
a
fucking-
problem, dude.
Yep.
I didn't get any snow, Dave. I got some. I got like an inch to 2 inches, and then it turned to fucking freezing rain, ice, and then it turned into regular fucking rain. It was snowy as shit this morning, and now everything's wet, soggy, and 12 foot deep outside. It sucks, man.
We
Tim got
8
8 inches. So,
We got 8 inches.
You took the whole thing?
Yeah.
All 8 inches.
All 8 inches.
I got lost there for a second, man.
Whitest, coldest shit I ever took in my ass, too, boy.
That's
Let me ask you
great.
a question. I know that in the beginning of the week, I think it was actually Monday, I saw on the news there were tremors. Are there any more aftershocks in Ohio after the big fall on Monday?
Oh, no. Everyone's kind of piecing their lives back together. I finally got the ceilings in my house are now crack free. I had a guy come in and repair the drywall. You know, the Big Show, he apologizes. He's sent out relief efforts. I know he sent out a lot of bottles of water and koozies. It's all lime green.
Yeah.
FEMA
showed up.
FEMA showed up. The aftershocks of the big show fall are just,
look at the devastation.
Yeah, look at the devastation is just unbelievable. I mean, did you guys see the video, the newscast of that? I posted the news video.
It was almost like an atomic bomb went off.
Oh, dude, it was insane. I mean, shit was getting vaporized.
People in
Japan.
That the infamous Hindenburg video.
People in Japan. Yeah, people in Japan thought it was Godzilla. Fucking, there's a lot of shit going on. It was out of control. If you want one of these stickers right here for free, you just let me know. I'll send you one.
Yeah. By the way,
sticker, I got
just
you.
So you know,
like literally, if you send me a message, we'll give you. That's what they're for. Somebody spent a shitload of money on these. We need to give them away.
Yeah. Well, you know what? The one thing I noticed too, if you watch the news, Arlo, that camera system, the stock went through the fucking roof because everybody's buying those motherfuckers now after that promotion.
Well, I can tell you this just from reading that Jared M. Martinez commented saying, "What's up, Ryan? Where you been, Ryan? Ryan, I'm gonna get you your stickers soon. I just procured some more. So sorry you haven't gotten yours yet, but there are some people that paid, so the free stickers got to come out after the paid stickers leave. All right, Ryan.
Yeah.
Anyways, the." Jared Martinez commented that Perry Tate is very good at selling, and he probably would have been tempted to sign on the dotted line too. I can tell you that just from reading the contract, there's no way a fucking lawyer wrote that up. It's full of horse shit. It's full of horse.
It's exactly. I can tell you this though. Okay, on Richie's behalf, I 3 years ago, this July, I signed a very bad contract purchasing a window cleaning business, that had been around for a long, long time. And I had a contract that I used when I bought work from my father. So it was written by a window cleaner. Looked like all the I's and T's were dotted, and I made a mistake with that contract, and it cost me $5,000 to rewrite the contract and have it done properly. So I can understand Richie signing something that he had faith in the company. He had faith in the man behind the company. And it's very easy to get that smoke screen and go, this is the greatest, thing. I spoke to Richie today and I said, that sewing company that is local to you that built the 4 gunslinger prototypes, what did they charge? Well, I don't know. I said, well, let's just say $50, right? I said, don't you think that someone like me would pay $125 for a gunslinger?
I would.
That doesn't fucking fall apart in 3 months or leak in the first fucking day. Okay, so the point is, if you're getting, $50 on each gunslinger, is a hell of a lot better than not getting your 10% or fighting for your 10%. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So. It was a raw deal, and you don't have to beat the guy up with it. He learned a lesson, and look, it's kind of a situation where everybody should be looking into when you enter a contract. I mean, for me, I made a $250,000 deal on a business that wasn't worth $250,000 because when all the shit fell off and all the barters, fishing lures for window cleaning. Well, my guy's got to eat. I can't give him fishing lures every week. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. The non-saleable revenue, or the revenue that wasn't there, is half of the reason behind where I had to change my deal. That cost me $5,000. Okay, and fortunately, it didn't sink my company because it took a huge hit. So at the end of the day, I should have spent $500 up front to have the contract properly written, to protect myself as well as the person that's selling me the business, so that I have something to defend myself.
He just wants you to. He just wants you to love him. He just wants you to love him.
Yeah, he wants out to be with Mama. Come here, boy. Come say hi.
He wants to go see Mom.
Yeah, that's Brady.
Doo-doo-boobies,
Good boy. Good boy. Yeah.
Dude, you can't really fucking assault the guy. I mean, again, you know what I mean? I think if I would have been in that position, just from, dealing with Perry for as long as we dealt with him, I could see where you could probably be fucking snowballed by that fucking dude. You know what I mean? Easily.
Oh, he's definitely a manipulator, you know, and knows what to say and when to say it.
This fucking...
Yeah, I got that too.
Yeah,
you got that too in my water-fed pole box. I'm in my traditional pole box.
Yeah. Dude, these guys have got fucking Eric Bland's fucking insignia on. I mean, I can't believe that shit. You guys are in trouble, man. That's fucking Eric Bland's design, guys. Shoo, you guys are in trouble. Once Eric's fucking lawyers gets a hold of you from Cracker Jack and Sons, you guys are fucked.
Yeah, that shit's trademarked, man.
Yeah, bro.
Choice surprise.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. It's one of those lawyer places, like, you get a free pizza for every fucking, like, hour you hang out with them. You get, like, a coupon for a free personal pan pizza.
Yeah. Yeah. Probably from Little Caesars.
Fucking Tim, do you just want to quit the podcast? Just tell me, man. Do you not want to be here anymore? Do you just want to quit?
Why would you say that?
You just, the disinterest on your face.
I'm listening to you two tonight.
Listen, I fucking hate you when you say that. You know that drives me nuts when you fucking say that. You say it because you know it bothers me when you say it. Like,
no,
you say shit like that to, like, get under my skin.
I'm
like
sorry, I won't listen to you no more.
You fucking, see? What a fucking, you're such a dick.
I don't even know what you're talking about right now. I'm not listening.
I'm just gonna
I lost $175,000 stated in alternator business selling to Dale Earnhardt. I'm not even sure what the fuck that means.
How the fuck you lose $175,000 for one?
Huh?
How do you lose $175,000?
Dude, Philip Alexander is rolling in the fucking dough, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, Henry was just talking about how you don't talk tonight.
Oh, I told you what my problem was earlier.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I can make it public.
No, but I will. Tim has a giant mole on his ass, and it's really bothering him.
It's really bothering me right now. It's itching
really
like crazy.
Him. Reach It stock is going down. You know what? I hope Reach It stock fucking crashes and burns, and then fucking Lee Burbridge pours water on it and then forms it into a giant dildo and shoves it up his ass. That's what I hope. You know, and then you know what I hope is that Eric Bland comes along and eats that ash dildo out of fucking Lee Burbridge's butthole.
Yeah.
Can you get any more graphic than that?
You know,
go to. Why can't we get any sponsors, man? Why doesn't anybody want to sponsor our podcast? What the fuck, man? Oh man, I don't even care, bro. I don't even care, man.
Found out. Hey, I did find out an hour before the podcast. My dad's got cancer.
What?
oh man,
Yeah. So
What
then
kind?
he's.
What kind?
It's. I think it's skin cancer right now. They're going to do a surgery on March 5th.
Yeah.
So
with
it's
it.
got some melanoma?
He had the biopsy last week, and
Where is it at? Can I ask? Do you know where it's at?
I don't. I
don't
got to
know
go
where
up and
it's
see
at.
him, and he's just been calling me on the phone. So
Well, man, I will be thinking about you. So
it sucks.
Yeah. Is
positive
he in Ohio
vibes
too,
for
Tim?
Tim's dad.
Yeah, he's just on the west side of Columbus, and it's hard for
Yeah.
me to get over there a lot. Especially when
Positive
there's-
vibes
it's just
for Tim's
so-
dad, everybody.
He just. I mean, he's only 60, 62.
Shit, man. I'm
62.
sorry to hear that, buddy.
Yeah.
Like he's a non-smoker, all that shit, you know.
Wow.
But shit, I mean, being out in the sun, you know, especially you down in Florida, you don't get that shit, you know.
Yeah.
Dude, my arms look like they're 80 years old.
Right.
I mean, a lot of it is it's a combination of the sun and welding burns because I refuse gloves all the time, which is stupid, and stuff like that. I mean, you look at my arms or my hands, I look like I'm 80. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. Sometimes I go out and look at it and go, why am I even doing this anymore? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like fucking leather. Now, you know, like I used to work for an old guy that I actually bought his business, and he was in his 80s, and I just, you know, dude, if anybody out there has the opportunity to help out a 70, 60, 70, 80-year-old window cleaner, just to sit in the same vehicle with them and hear the stories is fucking gold. It's like that Facebook window cleaning history page. I only wish there was more content on there, you know, but I mean, it's just so fascinating to hear the stories and the way the tools have evolved and the way customers have accepted window cleaning and stuff like that. But this guy, Teddy, he had been through a lot of medical procedures, and his skin was just like leather. It was almost, you know, you kind of didn't want to touch it. It was all, had them blotches all over it, and that motherfucker would bump into something on every job, and I'd be like, hey, Teddy. Yeah, I'm like, dude. Man, and he'd walk around with fucking napkins all stuck all over.
Well, your skin turns to paper when you get older.
Yeah, man. Oh,
I know. Taking care of my grandfather. If I wasn't careful when I was moving him out of the chair, getting him out of the shower and shit, because I'd have to get, my grandfather needed help taking a shower. Yeah. Which drove him fucking nuts. He hated that I had to help him.
He's a man, he's a man. And that generation really didn't ask for help. Yeah,
it really bothered. Every time my grandfather would get in the shower and he'd get out and I'd help him get dressed, he'd cry every single time. Yeah. He goes, I'm sorry that you have to do this. And I'm like, I don't care. Yeah. You know what I mean? I hope I've got somebody around to help me fucking get dressed, you know what I mean? But I know when I'm his age, I'll probably just be just as proud as he is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah,
but that's really fucking sad, and you know, let's. This is a Bigfoot moment with T. Squeegee.
Nice.
Hello, I'm M.K. Davis. I'd like to show you a series of photos, and these are some photos that I've sort of handpicked out of the famous Patterson Bigfoot footage. And I did some work on the photos. They've been enhanced, they've been contrast boosted, they've been deblurred using some of the latest technology, and I've had some remarkable results with these photos. And I wanted to sort of feature them in a sort of a display of why I think that the Patterson Bigfoot is real. Let's take a look at some of these. This is frame 61, and just take a look at the detail, especially around the foot. You can see all 5 toes on the foot. Just a fantastic image. And this is frame 307. Now, while it had some hand motion blurring, I was able to take a lot of that out. Just an incredible image from the film. This would be frame 310. Just look along the back, along under the shoulder blades. And this would be frame 332. You know, there again, the sheer bulk of the film subject is incredible. And this is one of the best, frame 339. Just incredible detail. Frame 350. The breast area is easily seen here. Frame 352, the famous look back film frame that you see on television. Frame 362, you can kind of see the facial expression there. And then frame 364, and you can see the muscles on the right leg pretty clear. You know, these images are pretty hard to come by. It took me many years to garner these images to work on, and I think that I pushed them about as far as they can go in clarity. And, you know, I'm satisfied that what we're looking at here is real. And I would probably put the chances, percentage-wise, at about 0 that this is a hoax. give or take a few percent points. I think of your time.
Yeah, man, that was a Bigfoot moment with Squeegee. We were talking mad shit. You guys couldn't hear it, right?
Nice.
At least I hope you guys couldn't hear it because we were actually talking
I think we
mad
figured
shit.
that out.
Yeah. Hopefully that's
about y'all.
Yeah, can anyone hear what we were saying? You know what I mean? Did anyone hear us talking while that was going on? That's what I would like to know. Mark, my water heater just took a dump. What would you recommend?
Buy a new water heater.
But don't buy a Home Depot water heater. Find a
stay away from
plumbing
A.O.
supply.
Smith.
Yes, find a plumbing supply.
Yes.
If you know any contractors, because that's how I got mine. Those ones at Home Depot are 3 to 5 year water heaters. You know, and you know, changing it out is a piece of cake. But you know, I just wouldn't get sucked into Home Depot.
I have a Ream.
Yeah, they're good. See, we're on well water here.
Guess where I got it?
I'm on well water here, and this water heater went through many years before I put a RO in it, and it shit the bed just because of the shitty water that was going in it.
Let your dog out of the room, man.
Is he still in here? Let me let him out.
Oh.
Dude, that fart I fucking sent the other night was probably the best one I ever did.
Yeah.
What do you think? Was that my best one I did?
I didn't listen. I
bet you Mark will tell me. Mark will tell me. Mark, was that fart I sent on Facebook Messenger, was that way better? That was like my best one I ever did, right?
Yeah, that one definitely made, most of them make me laugh, but I definitely giggled.
That was a good one, though, right? I mean, I try to copy what you're doing. I try to stretch them out and then give that loud snap at the end. You know what I mean? That's what I've been working on.
That's what we call the aftermath.
Yeah, the aftermath. I've been working on it.
Just know if you have anything important to say to me, make it over 12 to 15 seconds and leave.
Yeah, because Tim will not listen to it. He's like, I ain't listening to that. I'm in bed.
I'm in bed. I better not listen to this one.
Yeah. Well, the funny thing is in the chat, one time I saw like a 4-second voice message from you, Tim, and I'm like, finally.
Yeah, me too.
Finally, we're going to get to hear
and it
something.
Wasn't. I was fucking disappointed as shit, man. I was like,
me too.
Fucking Tim's finally breaking down. He's bent to our will.
My ass music.
Yeah, we're about to hear it, and
That's all they want from me.
Just one, dude. We just want one. You're never going to give it to us. We get it, but you know.
Yeah. Hey, does anyone here know, or listening know about that new water purification system that's like a tube and it just attracts the minerals, but it's not an RO. I think Phil might know something about that. There's a pH 7, a pH something. Those new water filters. I'm kind of interested in those. If it's a different process, does it require?
I am so attached. Well, not even attached, but so used to the way I get my pure water. Like, I don't know if I'll ever be able to switch. Like, I think once my hydro cart takes a shit, I'm probably just gonna, whatever is broke on it, I'm probably just gonna fucking fix it. I just love that fucking thing, man. I just love that fucking thing, dude. As long as I'm gonna be able to use it, I'm gonna use it. Like, I'm
just telling you this. I have 2 hydro carts, and I love every bit about them. Okay?
They're just heavy fuckers, man.
When I build you a fucking tank system, and again, it's not gonna work when you're 700 feet away from where you can park. But the fact, again, that you can walk up, flip a switch, pull that hose off the reel, plug it in, and be washing in 3 minutes.
Well, the one spot, have you seen that? Have you seen pictures of that Ford dealership that I do?
I don't think
I need to, I think I'm hopefully if the weather's nice, I'm going to do it tomorrow. But when I do, if I remember, I'll do a quick walk. Of what I have to do, and you tell me if that system would be feasible for something like that, because I have a couple of jobs around
Yeah.
that size that I would like to use water-fed pull-on, but I usually don't because it's fucking just a hassle getting everything. But
Yeah.
if
Yeah.
one of those, that's why I was like interested in that skid system, is because there's a couple of jobs that I have that would be fucking awesome to have on. You know,
Yeah.
it would just make things so much easier.
Here's a for instance. I have a I put pictures of it. I have a decent sized Ferrari dealership, so I have to get the right parking spot. That's the key. So if you have 200 foot of hose on the reel, right, and you can park in the middle, you can literally do 400 feet of building.
Yes.
You know, that's a lot of building,
Yes.
as long as you get that parking spot. So, like, it's a Ferrari and Mercedes all in the same parking lot.
Okay.
And I do both of them. So what I do is, like, I like to do Ferrari first because it's a harder job. It's taller, I should say, and very detailed.
Okay.
So I couldn't get my parking spot for Ferrari, so I just went and did Mercedes. And then as soon as the spot opened up, I walked over there and put a couple cones there. And so you kind of work a little different in that respect so that you can get that spot, you know. But other than that, dude, I mean, like, even one of my guys said on Monday, I thought this thing was going to be brought out like every now and again. I go, it's never been out of the truck yet because I use it so much. You know what I'm saying? And it's just so simple. And again, the upgrades are going to be RO membranes, and I'm actually looking into the problem is that with my tailgate down, I can't. I'm going to get ragged on, but I can't reach the crank for the reel, so I had to climb into the back of the truck.
Okay.
Or if the tank is like half or less, I can slide it towards me like 5 inches so I can crank it.
But why don't you
Electric hose reel. That's what I
electric
want.
hose? I was gonna say either electric hose reel or just build something where the fucking hose reel slides out.
Yeah, that's a good idea. That is a really good idea. Put it on like
just
really
some
good quality drawer
bearings.
slides.
Yeah,
drawer
just pull
slides,
it out,
yeah.
and then it could fucking just pull
Yeah.
it out to where
You'd
you
have
don't
to-
need it to lock. I mean, would you?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
No, you'd want it. Well, you would, depending on how the drawer slide is assembled, you wouldn't want to be yanking on little catches unless you could.
true.
So you could pull it out, put a couple pins through it,
Yeah.
and then crank it up, and then just slide it back. That's a great idea, you know. But the only thing that would have to change, I have a drip rail in the front. If you notice where I put the
Yeah.
Squeegee Life sticker,
Yes, yes,
that's
I know
just to
what you're
shed water away from everything. That might have to be a little bit different or less of a drip rail. But yeah, see, all those things is what I'm interested in improving the product. Again, I'm not in the business of building these,
But you'll build
Yes.
a few if
Yeah.
you can get a few
Yeah.
guys to buy.
Yeah.
I know I'm into one, and I know Seth Byers wants into one. We just need to get another guy into it, and maybe
Yeah,
you know.
because I'm going to build myself a second one, and and as I told you, I spoke to my water guy, and I spoke to him again. He's getting me a 40-inch stainless housing with a RO membrane, and he actually called me last week and said, Mark, I know you want this thing, but I want you to wait another 3 weeks. And I go, why? He goes, because the baddest membranes are coming out that I can get my hands on that are super high flow and super efficient that only work with 35 PSI on a 40-inch membrane. He goes, you'll fill that tank quick, and you'll probably be down 10, anywhere between 10 and 15 TDS, okay? And then you're just going to run it through a DI. So that, again, is going to allow me to refill on the job when jobs go over 50 gallons. And again, people can be skeptical, but 50 gallons is a couple. I did Mercedes and Ferrari and go home with 20 gallons of water. So it's
Really?
very, yeah.
Oh,
You know,
that's
again,
sweet.
you don't lean it on the building and walk away just like
Yeah,
you wouldn't
right.
with your hydrocart.
Right, yeah.
You know, you monitor it, but at the same time,
IPC Pulex Hydrocart is the shit. 5-stage. I've had that motherfucker since 2005. It is a warhorse. Warhorse. That is, I would say, it's safe to assume that machine has made over $1 million between the company that I worked for and mine now. Between the two of them, it's safe to say that's made $1 million. That's $1 million piece of hardware right there.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't look it. If you guys have seen it in my videos, it's ragged, like the hose reel leaks. You know what I mean? So the connection into the hose reel has been pulled off, and it's just right off the pump now. But, you know, I still use the hose reel. It just can't, you know what I mean?
The only issue I ever had with mine was there's a hose that goes from the top of the RO membrane. It loops down
and goes to the pump.
Yes.
That fucker kicks off.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I took mine up to. I
had new hoses made for it,
and he made me better hoses. And other than that,
this dude, I left it out in my truck one fall, and it dropped below freezing, and that pump that was on the electric motor, it fucking swole up and popped. They sent me a new one, and this one had quick connects on it. So I had changed the from the RO down to the pump and the other the return hose. I changed all of it to quick connects. So I just pull them off, be like, hey, make me another one. You know,
done. Yeah. The only problem I ever had with one is one of them was sitting around for several months, and I was just using the one that was in the truck. Now Mark, one of my guys, keeps one, and I keep the other one. But one that sat for like 3 months, dude, we plugged the hose on it, and the water was just trickling out. I'm like, what's going on with this? I'm checking for kinks. I'm checking the hoses. I'm disconnecting, hoses and, like, disconnect the hose reel, trying to find out why it's, so, of course, I don't know enough about it to carefully analyze it, so I start spending money. That's my big stupidity. So I buy a membrane for the thing, 300 and something bucks. Okay, I put the membrane in there. Same thing, trickling out. Because someone goes, "Oh, the membrane dried out and it's no good." Okay, boom, put a new membrane in it, dude. I had all the filters off of it, literally narrowing it down to I had nothing but the RO membrane sitting on a workbench with a garden hose plugged in it, and nothing was coming out on either membrane. You know what it was? On the bottom of the membrane, there's a 45 brass. That's actually a check valve. Okay. The check valve. And I even called Chris and Alex, and they're like, we never heard of that. I called IPC. They're like, I don't understand. I go, I'm getting no water out of the thing. It's literally dripping. Drip, 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 drip. Well, that check valve, I unscrewed this. I'm like, that 45 doesn't look like a normal 45. It's too big to be just a connection. I took it out, and there it is, a little plunger and spring. And it had calcium buildup on it. I took it, wire brushed it out, cleaned it, oiled it, made it work in my fingers, put it back on, boom. Good to go. So it cost me $300 something bucks.
When I redid the pump and all of that shit, the WCR, they sourced all the parts. They located all the parts for me and shit because we got it from Detroit Sponge, and they were having a little trouble finding the parts for me. That's where I bought it from, and they were like, well, I don't know what this is, and Alex or Chris, I can't remember which one it was, but one of them fucking got all of the parts, the
components. Yeah. No, there. Yeah. You know what? And look, this is my opinion. A water-fed cart is no different than a pressure washer in this sense. It's a Honda motor, a cat pump, a general pump. It's this unloader, and it's on someone's frame. Okay, so you could say, well, yeah, but the IPC is not a standard membrane. I don't know if it is or not. You know what I'm saying? You got to use this particular membrane.
It's proprietary.
Yeah, okay, but my point is it's their membrane. Those filters that are on it are all commonly sourced. So the reason I chose this is because at the time it's the only one, and might still be, that has a hose reel built on it. Even Perry said to me, why don't you buy a Flow? And I go, I'm going to be honest, that thing looks
it's a fucking...
if it tips over in the truck, it looks like it's going to be in a million pieces.
Yeah,
all those little. No. But here's my point.
I am super spoiled with you on the. Yeah, put a fucking hose reel on it.
Fucking hose reel on it.
It's so hard. You know what I mean? That's what I love about mine.
Hose. Yeah.
My hydro cart has served me well. It's a super sweet. Hey, there's Marcus Bay. What's up, Marcus?
Hey,
yeah, we ain't seen Marcus in a while. I hope Marcus is doing well. I don't. Man, I can't. I really don't. I have found filters through U.S. filtration. I think it's U.S. water filters.
U.S. filter.
U.S. filter.
Yeah.
I have found filters for it now. Like what I was buying one for, I can get two for.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And actually, to be honest with you, I think I bought three because the price I was spending for those two fucking filters, I could get three. There was like $300 and some odd for that shit.
Yeah. Well,
and dude, and I ended up buying fucking three.
You have a water meter. How many gallons have you put through that thing?
I don't have a water meter on it. I just let it run. And I'll tell you this right now, dude. I haven't replaced the filters on mine in 2 seasons, and it's still
really, and it's still low.
Yeah, no, it's. I think I'm like a .01 or 7 the last time I checked. Somewhere around in there is, and I mean,
but it also
what
depends
is
on
acceptable?
what you're going in at. Less than 50 in my area.
Yeah.
Less than 50, but it depends also what you're going in at. In Florida here, we're at 250 to 300, so it's relatively high. And I have a water meter on mine, so what I do is on the outside of that gray housing that holds the DI cartridge, I just take a Sharpie and write, 5,500 is when I change that filter. I go about 5,000 gallons before I change any of the other filters, because I know at that point it starts to drop off.
Yeah, I haven't had any problems with it. I just with the 5 stages, it's just, you know what I mean. It just, and I don't use the fuck out of it constantly. You know what I mean? That's the thing too. It's only used on certain jobs, so it's not like it's.
Now I'll tell you this: on my portable, I used the Tucker. They have that little Tucker DI cartridge. Okay, and the reason I chose that was because it just fits the system perfectly. Okay, and because it's a 3-foot, 4-inch diameter cartridge, easy plumbing in, easy plumbing out. It looks like it belongs in there, and I ran almost 18,000 gallons of that before I had to change the filter. Now, keeping in mind, I'm going in out of an RO out of my house, so I'm at like 20.
It's not a really
I'm
high.
very low.
There's not a lot of solids in your shit.
I noticed it ramped up to like 25, 30, which means it's not doing anything anymore because my house is 25 or 30. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, all right, now how hard is it going to be to change this filter? And you literally has a stainless pin that's shaped like a U. You grab it with a pair of pliers, you yank it out, the back slides right out, and the cartridge is about 3 feet long. Stick another one in, and down the road you go. So the only thing I had to do was slide it almost out of the truck.
You got DI resin in that?
Yeah, it's got DI resin in the cartridge, which realistically they want you to change the cartridge.
Is it like a PVC?
It's a PVC
cartridge with a sock inside of it?
It doesn't have a sock inside of it. It's a PVC cartridge, and then it's got 2 end caps that have like waffle, like it looks like a drain. You know what I'm saying? Like a shower drain, right? With a piece of felt on the inside of each of it, so you're not pushing resin through it.
I got when I got my DI resin from WCR, which was super expensive, that fucking cartridge for it used to come in a sock. The resin was in a sock. You had to slide it into the fucking hydro cart. Well, the last time I bought the resin from WCR, they gave it to me in a PVC tube with a sock, and the tube was inside the sock.
Yeah. We talked about that. I have the screw-on cartridges
Tim?
that you put right in that, and I need to send you one so you can just put your resin in that. You know what I'm saying? The top unscrews, and it's got a rubber O-ring in there. It's a blue cap. On the DI cartridge that comes on the hydro cart, you take the big gray.
Yeah, but do you have the same one as I do, though?
Yes. Yeah, but mine's newer. They use a cartridge filter now. They don't use a sock at all. There's no sock. So it's a complete canister cartridge. And because
I just unscrew that, and I can just replace just dump the old resin out and put new resin in.
Oh no, yes. You unscrew the cap.
And then just screw the cap back on.
Yes, and fill that and put the cap back on. Yeah, I'll send you a cartridge because we talked about that. So I got to send you some towels. I'm going to ship you a cartridge that you just unscrew the top.
You're too nice to me.
It's like the size of a pickle jar. You unscrew it, dump it out, put the top back on. You're good to go.
Oh shit.
Done. Yeah. No mess, no fuss. Just frickin' change them out. Done.
Right. Danny Wilson has asked, is Steve-O coming on the podcast? If Steve-O wants to come on the podcast, all Steve-O has to do, he expressed made a comment on one of my videos about coming on the podcast. He is more than welcome, right, Tim?
Yeah, he's welcome.
he was worried that Tim hates him, so he didn't want to ask if he can come on the show. He said, I want to come on the show. I don't know if Tim hates me or not. Listen, man, it's all water under the bridge, man. We're, you know, I'm, you know, and there's been a few people besides Perry Tate. Fuck that motherfucker for life. Fuck that motherfucker for life. Fuck Eric Bland for life. But anyone else, I'm willing to kiss and make up with. You know what I mean? I'm cool with that. You know what I mean? I wanted Bob Hat on, but he doesn't want to come on. His agent said no, which is really fucking, you know.
Well, that's the Liquidator guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I said
his agent, a.k.a. his number one fan, is like, I can't have you talking about fucking Liquidators like that, bro.
Come on, look, how about coming on and defending your product? If you stand behind
that's
your product,
what he was worried about.
I'm not
that's what he's worried about.
It's just not for me.
Yeah, well, that's what he's worried about. He doesn't want to come on the show because he doesn't feel like he wants to defend his product. I don't want you on here to even talk about the Liquidator. I don't even give a fuck about that.
Well, not only
your
that,
Bob Hat, your fucking poles and blades from YouTube. That's what I want to talk about.
Right.
Part of the issue is the fact that I was told you just need to learn how to change the way you clean windows in order to use my product. Well, I'm not changing the way I clean windows to use any product. Do you understand what I'm saying? I've been doing it the same way for 30 fucking years, and if I haven't figured it out by now, and as efficient as fucking anyone else, I don't need to relearn how to fucking do that. But come on and talk if you don't want to.
Bust out a towel, fuck it. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I'll just bust out a towel, fuck it. You know what I mean? It's really not that important to me.
It was not a tool that I would use. Look, Tim uses them. No, Tim, you use them because I'm not trashing residential window cleaning. It's a little bit less intense.
Tim doesn't use Liquidators.
I don't use
Tim
that
doesn't
thing.
use that. Tim don't use that.
No, I thought you used those.
Fuck
Look
no.
at that.
Jeremy
stuff,
uses them. Jeremy does.
Yeah, okay, that's right. Your brother-in-law. Yeah.
Yeah, like Luke said, brand loyalty. Man, listen, dude, I love Unger tools. I use fucking Sorbo channels and Unger handles. I don't give a fuck. Whatever works is what I'm using. Yeah. I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care. I'm not going out and buying Ninja channels. I ain't doing it. You know what I mean? I'm not doing it. No. I got IPC Pulex stuff that I like to use with my Unger shit and vice versa, and Sorbo with this. I don't care. Whatever works for me. You know what I mean? I don't care. Tim, did you get Voxer?
Not yet.
All the cool dudes are getting on Voxer. If you want to be part of the cool dudes crew, get Voxer. It's super dope. I got it. You know what I mean? As soon as I got off the podcast, I wanted a direct line to Luke the Window Cleaner, and I got Voxer. And now, anytime I have a question for Luke the Window Cleaner, like, how much salt should I put on this popcorn? He answers me. It's great. Voxer, it's awesome. Now, Richie Blue has also got Voxer. He's had it for a long time. I guess he's cool like Luke. And take care, Marcus. I love you, buddy. Richie's had it for a really long time. Now he's got another way to fucking annoy me. You know what I mean? So that's cool. You know what I mean? I don't like Richie because he don't have self-esteem. You know what I'm saying? It's gross. I don't like it. You know what I mean? I don't want him talking to me. You know what I mean? Mark Tanner has Voxer. Did you know you have Voxer, Mark?
Yeah, I do, because it said now we're connected on Voxer. I just haven't used it.
Yeah, I sent you a fucking voice message and you never said anything back. I'm like, fuck this guy.
I'll have to check into that. Look, you know,
like this guy's a fucking piece of shit.
No,
well, what's cool about that Voxer is we can send voice messages like we do, and it don't get cut off in a fucking minute.
Oh,
you can go longer than a minute.
What the fuck you guys need a minute for? You do 4 to 8 second fucking messages.
listen. Don't get on here.
It's fucking gold, buddy.
It's gold. Not only is it gold, but it's private.
Like saying you have like 10
That's private, sir.
Come on.
Listen, our farts are private, sir. That's not for you to go around telling everybody about, all right?
We need to look at the sound quality of Voxer farts.
What's up, Craig? Craig's an Ohio boy from Lakewood. Whoop, whoop. He's up there in the Joshua Shofs area of the world. Craig seems to be like a really nice guy. He seems like a pretty cool dude. So it's nice meeting Craig.
Nice.
Dude, I really want one of those skids that you're making, man. I think that'd be fucking cool, Mark. I think that'd be super cool. I want a Squeegee Life plate like you were saying. Do I want one? Yes, I do. That you were talking about at the beginning of the show.
Yeah, I was going to get some made because you know what? I noticed for the first time on my truck, I'm like, I got a license plate holder up here with no license plate on it. And then I said, do you guys have license plates in the front? Because here in Florida, if you can't put if I put a Ohio plate on the front of my truck to show I come from Ohio, they'll pull your ass over because they say you got 2 license plates. You know what I'm saying?
That's whack.
You guys have them on the front and the back, probably because the plow trucks or something.
You know what would be cool?
Make cops' life easier.
No,
Yeah.
it's so they could charge you more fucking money. But
probably.
What do you want to call? You got that damn a dildo machine that you can cut Squeegee Life out or Tanner products on the front of your skid there.
That's what I struggle with is getting it in the program. I need a program to scan.
To death of hearing about why we don't have dick wind chimes. I am sick to death of it. You promised dick wind chimes. You said you guys, Outlaw Window Cleaner Radio listeners, I'm going to design dick wind chimes so people can buy metal dick wind chimes from me, and then you could put them on your front porch and there'll be different sized penises clanging together. I think that it should be one long penis, one long black penis in the middle, and then a bunch of pink dicks on the outside smacking into the big black dick. That's what I think.
Make them any color you want.
I think that's the way it should go, right?
Purple.
It should be one giant dung.
Paul Rawson asked Mark, would you ship one the South Pacific? I'll ship it anywhere.
As long as you're paying shipping.
As long as you're paying the shipping. I'll make it as easy as possible, but I can't afford, and then it says, do you still have your wind spray? Well, I love that thing. And not a lot of people know about wind spray because it went out of business.
Oh, yeah.
I wish I did. I had 2 of them, and they snapped at the gooseneck. But that was a great tool. It was a great tool because it turned any pole into a water-fed pole.
He actually
back in the day.
I don't know if he sent me a message or if he commented. I think he commented on the last podcast. He was super stoked that you had mentioned that. He was super cool, dude.
Craig, I have some wind spray brushes. If you need brushes, I'd be happy to send them to you. But I don't have, because they're specific brushes, I don't have the gooseneck anymore. I wish I did. I'd still be using it.
Dude, listen, that's a really good idea. What you ought to do is make a die cut out of Perry's head, and then I'll get stickers made of his face, and we'll put that in the middle, and the dicks can bang off his face. Dude.
Oh no,
we're doing that shit. That's happening.
We're in.
That's happening.
All right. That's
happening.
All right.
That's it.
We need to get someone to draw the face. Yeah.
I've got that covered.
Yeah. Okay.
Dick wind
Craig's
chimes
got one
in
from
VR.
the guy who made it. Craig, what happened? Why did they close up? I guess they just didn't sell enough of those things. I thought they were brilliant.
The wind spray. You know what, dudes? I actually may have one of those. I actually think I might have one of those.
It's gray and it looks like a gooseneck, and it's got a stainless tip above the brush. It gives you a nice fan. Let me look. I might have one of those. I actually seriously might have one of those. Yeah, they're badass, man. I wish it was still around. Yeah,
I think I'll have to look in the shop. You know what? Now, the more I think about it, I think I do have one of those.
Yeah, I know WCR had a bunch of brushes and they made a holster to hold the brushes, which I never understood. But I guess if you were going to change out brushes, different windows, different size brushes.
What do you mean, dude? Reach It's got fucking brush holders, bruh.
Yeah. Yeah. I've got brushes.
They even got spaghetti strainers too. I heard I heard you could strain a whole box of spaghetti in a fucking.
Yeah, it'll hold 1 pound of pasta. Yeah.
I honestly think now it came in that bag, dude. I think I have one of those things somewhere. Let me look for that, Craig. If you want it, you can have it, dude. I'll mail it to you.
Yeah, and like I said, if he wants brushes, I've got a couple size brushes that he's welcome to.
Ooh, see, we're nice dudes, man. We give shit away.
You want to see something badass, T? I'm gonna show you something badass. Dude, this is a gunslinger. Mm-hmm. What y'all got, not you, but what y'all out there got ain't gunslingers. This is the most amazing piece of equipment.
He sounds
look
like
at
us a year ago.
Look at it. Like a rock. Look, it's like a rock. Man, this is what y'all bought is 80-year-old penis. This is 15-year-old penis right here. Hard as a rock.
That fucker's so hard a cat couldn't scratch it.
Look, this is a leaky gunslinger.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Oh, man. That's a leaky outlaw window cleaner one.
Well, we could make it real fancy with stickers all over it.
Oh, man. Leaked first job, it leaked.
Yeah, man.
Golf and Vermilion. Listen, Craig, I'll take you up on that. I'll look for that brush. I'll get a hold of you privately. And what I'll do is I won't golf, but I will chase a ball around. I'm not a golfer. I have golf clubs. I might have to go buy a new putter because I think I threw my last one in the creek and never went and got it.
Yep.
Because that's the way I play golf.
Yeah.
Fuck! And then throw shit.
Craig's asking if this is a first-generation gunslinger.
That is a prototype, Craig.
It's a prototype of a prototype, okay? So this never went out as a test model because Richie, for some reason, wasn't happy with it. But he sent it to me because he knew of my frustration about...
Well, I could just hold it up again. Hold it up again. Right there is why he sent it to you, because the bottom of it curves up, and that's definitely, he didn't, listen, that wasn't laying around. He made that specially for you because you're fucking 3 feet tall.
Dude, but let me tell you something. This curve right here.
He did too. So the bottom wouldn't scrape the ground. That's fucking, Richie is the nicest guy in the world, man.
Yep.
That's the bottom of the curve.
That's fucking great.
Listen, this fits your leg better.
For the short guy, it fits the leg.
For a short guy.
I've got alpha betas. I got fucking so many Tucker. I got so many Tucker brushes. I'm giving them away, Craig. And fucking Richie brushes.
Here's the slow jam, buddy.
Yeah, he's giving it the slow jam, baby. Yeah, that right there is a Richie Blue original. That's not none of that hunk of shit from China.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Dude.
That's gonna fall the fuck apart on you in fucking 30
I can tell you
days.
this, dude. If you put a sponge in this gunslinger and not paying attention, it'll spit the sponge out. It regurgitates sponge. It don't want no sponge. That's how good it is.
Right. I'll tell you what, guys. If you have a 30-day gunslinger, put that shit in the washer. Wash it.
Yeah.
Toss it in a washer and give me a call. That's all I gotta say. Toss it in the washer and give me a call.
Yeah,
when you open it up, there's a reason why I made the Gunslinger Gets a Bath video and had to take it. I couldn't upload it.
Yeah.
Listen, Jason, I've already sent you fucking stickers with your first order. You've already gotten enough fucking free shit out of me. You're not getting a fucking brush.
Yeah. Hey, Jason, when you open your swap shop up?
Yeah, I got a fucking... This guy, I mean, I'm like, the t-shirts are this much shipped, and then this guy lives in on an island off the coast of fucking Washington and shit. The fuck, dude? Costs like $70,000 to send that guy something. Send me a free brush. Fuck off, Jason. Acme Window Cleaning of San Diego, which is a.k.a. Richie Blue, says that will last you a long, 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 long time with no leaks and no splash out.
Oh,
just
dude,
like
there's
double
no
mint
doubt.
gum. What I want to know is did you super glue or hot glue that, so it doesn't tip anymore? Because I heard that's how you fix it. I also heard that if you buy things from Detroit Sponge instead of WCR, that you have enough money left over to buy a Happy Meal. Is that true? Apparently, and I don't know if anyone else knows this or not, but this is not a lot of people know this. This is new. This is new information that people may or may not be aware of, but apparently Philip Alexander, his pole design was stolen from him by someone. His clamps, for sure, yes. You probably don't know, but no. For sure. It's news. I know that's news. Philip, what's your web address? Philip's web address is www.simpole.com. Go check it out. Is this a bland joke? Yeah, it's a plain joke. It's not a bland joke. It's a plain joke. We don't want to get sued for copyright. So it's a plain joke. It's a tasteless joke. Mark keeps fucking yawning. There's only 6 more minutes to go, Mark. So fucking hold it together. Hold it together, Mark. You only got a few more minutes to go, dude.
You know, you ever get in your truck and go, I'm still doing this? You know, I sit there and try to figure out ways to make it easier, but then I feel guilty because I didn't go out and do something. You know, I'm like, I'm going to go work in my shop today, or I'm going to go make TJ these videos he's asking for, or audios.
Listen, when am I going to get that fucking audio? You still haven't done it, have you?
Dude, I tried it today again. What I've got to do is I got to get my phone out of the case. It's not the computer and it's not the truck.
Why don't you hook it up to the Bluetooth?
Huh? I tried with the Bluetooth. The problem is that the Bluetooth headset doesn't capture the radio. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I did like 5 minutes of it and then listened back to it, and it's only me.
You just need to bite the bullet, do it the way you did it the last time, and be done with it.
Yeah.
So we can make Tim really fucking mad.
Let's not make me mad. Oh, you got plenty of rocks.
Tim, you are next. You are next. You are next.
Hey, what happened to Kevin? He hasn't. Not that I'm looking, but he's been very quiet, right?
No, he was on last time, didn't he?
He was in the chat when we had Luke on. He was upset that we were saying, he's like, I've been saying this the whole time.
But he isn't making videos.
Listen, his approach was off. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, I didn't care about the Perry Tate shit. The shit that pissed me off was the attack on the gunslinger.
Right.
You know what I mean? That was my concern, because at the time, Richie was trying to promote a product. Neither product was out yet. You know what I'm saying? And they were shitting on it before it even came out. That was the problem. That was the problem. Let's go back. Let's rewind the clock. Go back and look at the shit that you were saying, and it was before they were both released. So let's be honest about what's really going on here.
Right.
Yep.
I'm just saying, guys. You ain't gotta like it.
You know what? In the end, Kevin said, I remember, I love the gunslinger. I just don't love where it comes from, so I won't buy one. And I got to commend that.
I respect him for that.
I've seen his point. Huh?
I respect him. I respect him for that. It is what it is. What can you do?
Yeah.
He makes some low rent pub videos. Samurai Wiggle Dance. That was one of my best videos I ever did. Do the Wiggle Dance. Do the Wiggle Dance. That's one of my best, I think. Don't you, Tim?
Yeah, I love that one.
Yeah.
I remember,
I popped that. When I seen that for the first time, I laughed and laughed and laughed and laughed. Dude, Zip Ties was in that one, too.
Yeah, the Zip Ties one, yeah. You guys, if I don't get rid of these 2 Window Magic t-shirts, if Alan and Seth don't reach out to me about them, they'll be, I'll give them away this Sunday when we announce the winner of the Pure Water Power water-fed pole giveaway. If you are a member of Outlaw Window Cleaner Network, what you got to do is go to Pure Water Power's Facebook page, like their page, screenshot your like, and then post it in the comments on the pinned post inside of Outlaw Window Cleaner Network. And Sunday you will have a chance to win that water-fed pole package. The picture here, I'll post it right here so you guys can see it as I'm talking. This right here is what they're giving away. It's the Viper water-fed pole. They're giving this away to one lucky guy or gal that happens to be an Outlaw Window Cleaner Network member on Facebook. All you have to do is go to their Facebook page, like it, screenshot it, post it in the comments, and you're entered to win. And that's from the guys at purewaterpower.com. If you want to try out a sim pole, as you can see in the background here, go to www.simpole.com. Throw Philip a bone. He'll tell you his whole life story, and you'll like it. Or you won't like it. Yeah,
you'll get a really good quality.
But you're going to get a high quality water-fed pole. And if you want some fucking window cleaning supplies from a window cleaning family, from a window cleaning business, go to windowmagicsupply.com. Check them out. They're an awesome couple. They're sweet people. Give them a call. Go to their website. I would suggest giving them a call because their customer service is top notch. Give them a call. Talk to them. Get to know them. And, throw them a bone. If you need some rubbers or, something this or some that, some towels or you never know some scraper blades, whatever. Some washer sleeves. They got it all, guys. Channels. They've got it all. Poles. Throw them a bone. Send them some money out there, and they'll send you some cool supplies with some top-notch customer service, man. I have a simple. I have a simple right now, right here. I got the. I have the Ultra High Mod 6 right here. It's pretty badass pole. This is the fit and finish on this pole. I'm going to say right now, out of all the poles I used, second to none, the fit and finish on this. It's a beautiful fucking pole. I almost feel bad having to take it out and use it. That's how fucking nice it is. It's fucking nice, man. Phil's got a wonderful pole here. You guys are going to get to see this on my YouTube channel all this season. I'm going to be using the shit out of this. And we'll see. We'll show you how stiff this pole is, how well it stands up the test of time. And you guys will know. Because Phil's a sweet guy and wanted me to try it out for him. And, I'm going to give it a season and try it out and see I'm going to tell you guys all about it on YouTube so you guys can check it out. And if you live in Ohio, come see me and you can probably touch it. I'll let you rub my pole. It'll be sweet. And, Phil's pole. And, as always, you guys know where to go if you want an Outlaw Window Cleaner t-shirt. You go to www.outlawwindowcleaner.com. We do not sell anything on there except for Outlaw Window Cleaner shit no more. We're done with all that other bullshit. We are going to go to a place here soon where we're just going to be like, fuck everybody. And we're going to put out an Outlaw Window Cleaner podcast t-shirt. What would you guys think about that?
That'd be badass, yeah.
What would you guys think about an Outlaw Window Cleaner podcast t-shirt? What would you guys think about that? I would hope you guys would like that. But we're going to come out with one of those soon, so be looking for that. There's going to be new Squeegee Live shirts coming out soon. Fernando and Jason Lehman, your shirts are going out tomorrow. There was a hiccup with the design on your t-shirts. I did not like the way they came out, so I had them redone. So those were redone. And they'll be going out tomorrow. I got them today. I just got new stickers ordered, so those will be coming out. So you guys that want free shit, I'll send you a Squeegee Life sticker. You know what I mean? But I would like to get $2.50. That'd be great if you guys could do that. You know what I mean? Because the shit ain't free. But these are free. Mark Tanner. These right here are free. If you want a Cheap It sticker, I'll send you one of these for free. Free of charge. I'll put it in an envelope and I'll send it to you. You can have yourself a free Cheap It sticker. It's high quality. We have 250. We have like 50 of these. It costed a whole shitload of money. I'm not going to tell you who paid that shitload of money for these stickers, but someone paid a shitload of money for these stickers for our audience members, and it's well worth it. Yeah. Yes.
Double bonus points if you put them over your Reach It sticker.
Yeah, you get double bonus points if you put it over your Reach It sticker. If you have a Reach It poll, all you got to do is slap this over top of it, and you're part of the cool club. You're part of the cool club. So if you want one of these Cheap It stickers, inbox me, TJ Gilbert. You can find me on Outlaw Window Cleaner Network, or you can send me an email to www.blowme. No, you can just send me an email to asktsqueegee@yahoo.com. That's asktsqueegee@yahoo.com. You can send me an email, and I'll send you one of these for free. I got plenty of them, guys. If you and you guys, if anyone else wants a Poop It sticker, you're out of luck, because that's a limited edition. That's a limited edition. So you guys are screwed on that. I think here soon we're gonna have a gentleman. We're gonna have a gentleman from Cincinnati on. I can't remember his name. I could look it up, but I'm too lazy. But he's the Men in Kilts guy from Cincinnati. We're gonna have him on. We're gonna chat him up. I would like to have Steve-O on soon before it gets busy. Anyone else, if you're interested in being a guest on the Outlaw Window Cleaner radio show, all you got to do is have Skype. Have Skype and a little bit of time, and we'll set it up and we'll have you on the podcast, man. If you live overseas and you want to be on the podcast, we'll probably be able to work something out to where we can record an episode and post it instead of doing it live. But we're always looking for guests. We're going to do, I think maybe, what do you guys think? What do we got going on Sunday? We don't have anyone coming on Sunday, do we?
No.
Maybe we'll do a little bit longer. Maybe we'll start up around 7:30 on Sunday. You guys think you can start up at 7:30 on Sunday? How about you, Tim? You want to wait and tell me?
Nah, I'm good.
All right, I'll tell you what, guys. Coming up this Sunday on Outlaw Window Cleaner Radio, we're going to do a call-in show. So if you've got Skype and you want to come on for 10 minutes and bullshit with us, we're going to take calls. We're going to have callers. You can come on. You can either do it on video or you can just call us on Skype and hit us up, man. Skype from the Gemini at Cedar Point. Listen, Craig, the Gemini is the best fucking roller coaster in the entire universe. In the entire universe. Do you know what the Gemini is, Tim?
Yeah, I won't touch it.
The Gemini, it's what?
Nope.
The Gemini, for all those don't know, is it's a hybrid coaster. It's wood and steel, and it's two trains racing at the same time. It's super sweet.
Nice.
Mark,
we're going.
Well, unfortunately, you're not tall enough to get on any of the rides.
Gemini sucks because it beats the shit out of you.
Yeah.
No. Gemini don't beat the shit out of you. The Mean Streak is the one that beat the shit out of you. The Gemini is super smooth, brother.
Well, the second hill's as tall as the first hill.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Now, it might be it might be a little rough, but it's not quite as bad as some of them. The Mean Streak is now Steel Vengeance, and from what I understand, that fucking ride is sick now. I heard it's pretty beast. But the last time me and Jennifer rode that roller coaster, she cried. We rode the Mean Streak. Jennifer was in tears. I had to wrap her up. I had to reach over and wrap her up because it was beating the piss out of her. I had to, you know what I mean?
They do.
Yes,
man.
I am talking about Cedar Point, Phillip, the roller coaster. Maybe we should just have the Outlaw Window Cleaner Jamboree here in Sandusky. We'll all meet at Cedar Point and have a good time. What do you think?
Dude,
Fuck it.
I'll go on any of that. I'm an adrenaline junkie when it comes to that.
Tim left. Tim's like, fuck you guys, I'm out. But that was Outlaw Window Cleaner Radio. Again, this Sunday we'll have a call-in show. Everybody get on, call in. We'll have you on for 10 minutes. We'll bullshit, and you can come on and say what you want, even if it's fuck you and Steve-O or any of the other guys want to come on, man. Just hit us up, man, and we'll have you on. But this has been Outlaw Window Cleaner Radio. This is Mark Tanner. That was Tim Huber, and we will see you Sunday. Thanks again, guys. We love you all. Deuces and free Richie Blue and fuck Perry Tate.
Yeah.